Family, I welcome you to our Bible study, the book of Genesis chapter 43. We are going to be reading, if you read from verse 3 up to verse 11, okay, we hear that Judah was in a conversation with his father, okay. If we are to check back in Genesis 42, as we were closing, we were talking about Jacob saying, "My son will not go down with you. My son will not go down with you." He was refusing for Benjamin to go with them. But you get to realize that he was answering Reuben. It was Reuben who was speaking to Jacob in Genesis 42. Okay? So in Genesis 42, Reuben was the one who was giving an attempt to convince his father to let go of Benjamin. But his father refused. Now, as we are reading Genesis 43, from verse 3 up to verse 11, it was now Judah who was speaking to his father, and we are shocked. We are shocked to hear that his father actually yielded. My God, my God. Do you see that Reuben, when he was speaking in Genesis 42 to his father, he even went ahead to leverage and to say, "My father, if I don't bring back Benjamin, you even kill my two sons." He bargained with his two sons' life, but still his father refused. So what is it about Judah's speech now which convinces his father? What is it then? God was teaching me something here. God was teaching me something here. Do you get to realize that there is actually a language which the father cannot resist? My God, my God. There is a language which the father cannot resist. It's not the language of the firstborn Reuben, the language of power, the language of strength, the language of wisdom, the language of entitlement. It's not that kind of language where you are coming with your pride. No, not that kind of language. No. That's a wrong language. That's a wrong language. That one doesn't move God. Remember the Pharisee as he was praying. Indeed, he fasted. Indeed, he gave. Indeed, he lived a pure life. But as he was coming before God, he was saying, "Father, I thank you. I am not like this hypocrite. I'm not like this tax collector. I fast. I give. I don't fornicate." But we get to hear that very same tax collector humbles himself and goes in a corner and says, "Father, I pray for your mercy." He was pleading for mercy in humility and saying, "Father, I understand that indeed I am a man full of weaknesses. I am unable by myself, but I come to you, my Father, who is well able, my Father, who sustains me, my Father, who is merciful, my Father, who is full of grace. Oh, have mercy upon me." That kind of a language, that kind of a language that the father will definitely not resist. My God, my God. The father resisted Reuben's language, the language of entitlement, the language of wisdom, the language of pride, the language of self-righteousness. But he responded to the language of praise, the language of Judah. My God, my God. I believe you have already received the lesson. May God help us. May God help us. Verse 14 there. Verse 14. Jacob now got to this point. He said, "If I am bereaved, I am bereaved." Do you remember that Jacob, who in chapter 42, who was who was so hard-hearted, so hard-headed, and saying, "My son will not go down with you." I believe he was saying it very firmly, with exclamation marks. Putting his foot down and saying, "My son Benjamin will not go anywhere." But a point came when he was saying, if it does happen that I lose my son Benjamin, then that's it. If I am bereaved, I am bereaved. He was letting go now. He was saying, if I lose, I lose. My God, my God. There is a lesson once more from that one. In our walk with God, a time like this must always come. A time like that must always come. If you haven't reached a time like that one, may you rush towards such a time. May you rush and fast track things to get to such a time where you say, "If I am bereaved, I am bereaved. If I lose, I lose." What are we actually trying to say here? It's a time where you let go of everything else which was the source of your strength, which was the source of your comfort, and you just say, God, you are my only option. If it doesn't work out with you, then I have no plan B whatsoever. You are my only hope. Yes. You are my only hope. You are my only strategy here. I have no other way out. I have no other means of making it work besides you. Oh, come on, guys. And you say, if I'm bereaved, I'm bereaved. Jesus, you have been holding on to charms up to now. You have been holding on to charms. So many things. You have been holding on to all those things. We can't name them. There are so many. Those things which you have acquired from wherever you acquired them. Yet you are saying, I want to see God move. I want to see God doing great and mighty in my life. Oh, no. Let go of that Benjamin. Yes, those friends. Yes, that boyfriend, that girlfriend who have been causing you to sin and to backslide all the time. Whatever it is, you put your trust in. There are things you know that you go to church, and when things are so hard on you, there are things which you go to seek that witch doctor. You go to seek that. My God, let go. In Jesus' mighty name. Let's continue. We are moving on to the book of Genesis chapter 44 there. May God bless you. Stay tuned. Let's meet as we move on to the next chapter.